What do you think about Wack 100 saying that Hassan Campbell only got clout from mentioning his name in the blogs? Hassan even mentioned himself how the numbers have gone down from 17,000, 15,000 to 8,000 and 9,000. Do you think it was all of that controversy that he stirred up after the podcast?
Nah, I think what it is when it comes to numbers and when it comes to Hassan Campbell, people start to recognize his bullshit. People that wasn't hip to him. Same thing with Kwame Brown. When he was going at it with Kwame Brown, his numbers started to drop drastically. I mean, they was jumping ship. People was getting out of there. And it's because they started to see the light. So out of the 400 plus thousand followers that he has, right? I say I took about 7,000-8,000 from him. I think I got another 50 I could take from him who hasn't heard me yet or don't know the real story behind him and who he really is, and knowing that there's a person out there who can call him out on his bullshit with facts and that he won't even answer the fact. You see what that video he just did with about Mama Duck and with me, the one with my picture and Mama Duck picture?
Right.
What did he have to say about me? Opposed to what he had to say about Mama Duck. Most of that video was about Mama Duck.
Right, exactly.
It wasn't just he had a little bit to say about me because there's really nothing he can say because I'm spitting nothing but facts. He can't come back out with a video now after I just answered that one. My thing is this, right? What I tell people when they be getting in my comment section, those followers of his, I say, if y'all can just tell me one thing I said and did wrong and lied about, I will give my channel up. Just tell me one thing I lied about or said wrong. Don't nobody got no answers. I didn't say nothing wrong. I didn't do nothing wrong, and I didn't lie about nothing. Everything I spit is facts. And they come from him, from his own mouth. My facts are coming from his mouth, from experience, from being around him and knowing who he is.
So, Ten, you brought it up a little bit earlier. Hassan Campbell saying Gillie the Kid copied his style.
Yeah.
So what do you make of that whole thing, man? I don't think anybody really sees the comparison there. Is it really just the music at the start of the videos?
I don't know. I think no. You know Hassan deal with shock value. So I think he just said that to for conversation, to make people talk about it, for debate, for people to say, what? You stupid, boom, 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 to get Gillie's followers to even come over there and say, like, what? You bugging out, boom, and this to try to get followers. You clout chasing. You know what I'm saying? And which I always say, we all clout chasing. Fuck out of here. You clout chasing, I'm clout chasing. We all don't we want clout? You want clout, I want clout too. Clout is a good thing. That's fine. I'm clout chasing. Clout is a good thing. That's a good thing.
It. Sorry.
That's right. That's why I love. They say you clout chasing. Yes, I am. Tell me more. You hating on them? Oh, yes, I am. I'm hating them. Give me some more. Give me some more. I love it. I embrace it.
Can I get $1 worth of advice?
Huh?
Can I get $1 worth of advice?
$1 worth of advice. Don't drink and drive. That's it. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. That's it.
But yeah, for real, you know, when he goes, is he trying to start an online back and forth with Gillie when he says this? Because he's mentioned them a time or two now, referring to them as being punked by Wack 100. Hassan talks about his numbers, 17,000 live viewers. I remember seeing Gillie, Wallow, Lil Durk, 75,000 live viewers on YouTube, man. So
he didn't get those views until the whole Wack situation and the phone conversation and put the tapes. Hassan Campbell only was getting 3,000 to 4,000 in the building. The most I think I ever seen him do was like 7,000, and it was going fluctuating, right? But never 17. That's a fact. Never that high in views until the whole Wack situation. So Wack has also helped his career, helped build him up. That whole Wack thing and him recording him and doing the tape, That's what drove him over the top. Because now, look, just like with him, people now saying, those who didn't follow Wack or even like Wack, damn, Hassan Campbell, damn, man. He's showing facts. He's showing paperwork. He's showing receipts. You know what I'm saying? So now they're going to start following him. But now, as they follow him and they start to listen to him, they're going to start saying, what the is this bozo shit going on here? Because when he showed that, the receipts and all that, that made it like, oh no, this official dude, he not playing. He got paid, he got receipts. He not playing. Oh, okay. Wack been fronting all this time, talking shit because people love Gillie and Wallow because they kind of like the people's champ. They smile, they laugh, they vulnerable. You know, vulnerability can go a long way. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you.
So they're the people's champ because Hassan calls himself the people's champ.
Oh hell no, he is not the people's champ. Nobody wants to kill the people's champ. Nobody wants to kill the people's champ. Who want to kill the people's champ?
I mean, the people did say "Die Rocky, die" at the beginning of his career.
And then what did they say?
Millions. And yeah, you know.
I mean, listen, man. Gillie and Wallow are the people's champ. Noriega is the people's champ. Who else? Kevin Samuels was the people's champ. Those are the people's champ. You know why? People not only can identify with him. Who can identify with Hassan? I caught 3 bodies. Who out here 3 people? Who out here running around with people? I'm from Bronx River, the toughest nigga. Ain't nobody been to Bronx River. They never heard of it. They don't know what the type of neighborhood that is. That accepts people like you who can talk like that and still be alive today. Nobody can identify with nothing that he say except when he may speak about some good things in his videos. He may start, which is elementary, that we all can look at, pick, and dissect. A shooting happened in Harlem on 125th Street today. 3 people were shot. That's nothing to go and build on. Nothing. He speak about things that's there already. Nothing comes from his own mind because he doesn't have one. Nothing. Everything comes from what he read or what he heard. He regurgitates everything. There's no planning. There's nothing that he can create out of his own mind and say, okay, this is what I'm putting together. He can't do that.
But let's be realistic, because one of his main grievances was the music. The music that Hassan Campbell plays at the beginning of his stream is nothing like what Gillie and Wallow do. They've had Wiz there and Bobby, and Hassan literally will take his phone and play a guy spitting a cappella raps from the most of what I've seen, 10. Why is he doing that? You just say it's for the controversy.
Well, the brother who he playing, that's my man, right? Now, me and him is cool, but him and Hassan Campbell's cool. They've been cooler before me and him, you know what I'm saying, got tight. Yeah, so he plays him because he looked up to him. Hassan looks up to him. And that's the only person who still rides with him and reasons with Hassan and try to teach him and show him, yo, you can't be saying this, saying that. You know, he's like a big brother to him. So, of course, he's going to always play his videos. For the last couple of months, him and Hassan wasn't even talking. But then they started talking again because remember that he's also cool with my son. He's cool with my son, and Hassan is always going at my son. He's also cool with Hassan. With my son. But Hassan, it's contradictory because in one thing he talk about Jim Jones, he talk about drill rap, he talk about all this shit, and then he has 5 God videos playing him, pushing him. And this guy's talking the same shit all these other kids out here is talking. So what are you talking about? What he's really trying to do is discourage you from listening to everybody else's music and come on over here to Hassan Campbell channel and listen to my man music and help support him and put some money in his pocket. So don't buy the green tops from down the block. Come on over here and buy the red tops because I got the better than they got, better crack than they got over there. I got real crack. They selling that comeback baking soda shit. But yeah, Hassan used little different type of tactics, and I don't even know how. And Wack 100, and I don't even know how people don't read it. It's so simple and easy to dissect. All you got to do is sit back and listen to it, and listen to that inner voice in yourself that say, "Oh, this is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. This don't even make no sense." If it makes sense to you, then that means that, see, because Hassan Campbell sounds smart to stupid people. He sounds smart and educated to dumb people. I'm waiting for the day that we put a real live human being on those followers that he has. I don't believe that those are real people. I can't believe it is. No, sir. I don't think those real people, Mikey T. I don't know. I don't care what y'all tell me, what y'all say. YouTube done cut a deal with this nigga and gave this these numbers.
Well, he says there's actually 2,000 to 3,000 more people there, 10.
Where?
On his streams. He says there's actually 2,000 to 3,000 more people there. Yo, there's really 15,000 people in here right now. I don't know why the YouTube's algorithm's only saying there's 8.
Yeah, that's another. Yeah, you're right. That's another thing he do. They playing with my
7,000 more people in here. I don't know why it's not showing that.
Yeah, they playing with my numbers. See, right now my numbers are supposed. Man, get the hell out of here. So it's that serious that YouTube is gonna go that far to give you an extra couple of dollars? They're not gonna give you a couple of dollars and a couple of little more viewers. Man, get the hell out of here, man.
Do you want to know where he exposed himself? He exposed himself when he came on talking about last year I had my biggest months on YouTube. I made 50,000, 60,000, some shit like that. He's like, but this year my numbers are so much bigger, but my YouTube checks aren't the same. Well, Hassan, we all know it's not about the numbers. It's not about how many thousands of views. It's about the watch time. It's about how long those people stayed and watched the videos. And when you're on the internet complaining about the fact that you've got 10,000 people and then in the next minute you have 6,500, it is because 3,500 people logged out of your video after watching 3 minutes. And that's going to lead, even though you have the highest numbers you ever had. I don't know. Maybe I'm like a free analyst explaining this to him. Maybe he's hearing this for the first time. But when you get less watch time, even though the numbers are great, you're still going to earn less money.
That's right. You could. I tell people that. I say you could get 50,000 viewers, but each person watch 30 seconds of your video. You ain't getting that. You ain't getting nothing from that. Now, if each person watched your whole video, now you're going to get some money.
Yeah. And they probably worked back then.
Yeah, it got to be. It's the watch time that count. That's what I tell people. The watch time is what counts. The views, all that other shit. And that's why when you look at your chart and then see the minutes, how long they looked at it. You got 2,200 and so minutes. You got 500 minutes. That's what counts, man. That other shit. I'd rather the minutes.
So, Ten, I want to ask you, man, what do you make of Gillie the Kid actually having Jay Prince on $1 million worth of game when it was pretty inevitable that Wack 100 and the whole Larry Hoover situation would come up?
Well, my take on that is that I think that Gillie should have answered the whole Wack situation before all of that when he said the shit to Hassan. When Hassan made that recording with Wack saying that he got him in his back pocket. You should have answered that. It being that you didn't answer that, I felt some type of way. Like, answer that punk ass punk. You scared of him? So then once he said, and he never said nothing, and now you bringing Jay Prince up here, makes it seem like, okay, you rolling with the force. You rolling with the muscle. You just doing shit with the muscle now. That's my opinion on it. That's what I feel. And I feel that he should have cleared that up first before he even brought Jay Prince up there. That's my take.
That's what's up, man. And I also want to ask you about that whole situation with Jay Prince when, Wack actually said some of the most outrageous shit I've
Yeah,
ever heard on an interview. He said, I really think and believe that Jay Prince's whole mission is to somehow, some way, in a slick snake way, set it up so that Larry Hoover cannot get out of prison. Like, that's some of the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard on the internet.
that's this. And he said, Wack just saying anything. And he was dead ass serious. I'm looking at him, right? Because I'll be reading body language. I had to rewind it. I rewound it. I'm looking at his eyes, how he looking, his hand movements. Then I go back some more to see when he in his relaxed state, when he's talking, when he's comfortable, how he's using his hands, open, close, if he keeping them closed up. When he was talking about that was believing that. I said, God damn, he's sick in the head.